Even if the nog
And
on me.
we... Oh, God. Were you guys talking about me again? Was that what was happening again?
It was nice things.
Yeah.
My lovely players. And I don't see music happening right now on my side, so let's get that up and going. There we go, a little ambiance music for the folks at home. So, when we last left our heroes, having spent the night with Sangorn and his strange druid circle at the location known as the Love Grove, you continued your conversation, more pointed towards the strange symbol that had magically appeared on Lucy's chest and how it correlates to some kind of connection with his family. You spoke for a little while, determining that there probably isn't a worry of a threat at this point, and so you continued on with your evening, where you decided to join in the festive celebrations, a tradition held at the Love Grove known as the Naked Parade. Of course, all but Alcor, that is, decided to strip down bare and follow along the strange druid circle, buck naked through the streets of the Divine District. Making your way back, you stayed the night at the Love Grove, waking the next morning to find that most had already started to pack up for the day, and so you decided to leave at that point. Thinking about what you were going to do for money in the near future, you decided to take on the quest given to you by the wonderful Bobicus, a dwarven shopkeeper who resides over the Silver Pony. Making your way to the market district, you found yourself outside the Silver Pony, where you entered and found the dwarven man standing behind the counter. He then told you of a special wheat known as the Reaper wheat, a strange plant that his family used to use in order to create what was known as one of the greatest ales in all of Malshur. You continued your quest onward at that point, leaving the city for the first time in a few days, heading up the ridgeline along the coast, where you were able to find the cave by way of smell. Entering into the cave, you found yourself in a large cavern that seemed to grow this strange Reaper wheat along the side of the cavern walls. There you began to pluck away and harvest, however, found an interest in a set of vines that seemed to hang down from the top of the roof of the cavern. Not knowing the mistake that you just made, you faced a very putrid flower that seemed to fall down and birth strange undead creatures from it. Continuing on with the fight, you finally managed to overcome your opponents and began harvesting the Reaper wheat from the walls. But with curiosity in hand, you did take notice to some of the crystals that seemed to illuminate the cavern. While Eli and Ollie tried to pull off one of the crystals from the wall, it took a little bit of muscle and a little bit of help from Pavo, but you were able to extract the crystal from the wall, allowing it to fall to the floor, where in the midst of the shattered pieces of crystal, a small human child lay. And so, our story continues.
I was really hoping it wasn't going to be a human child.
Yeah, I was thinking it was
You
a
know,
crystal
I
child.
was thinking it was gonna be actually Crystal.
Yeah.
Be like a baby platypus if you have ever seen it. Adorable.
Human,
No,
huh?
a
Wow.
human baby.
A human baby.
The cavern room lies in almost complete silence, save for the sound of streams of water splashing against some of the rocks in the distance.
And us yelling, "What the fuck?"
Staring in disbelief at the small infant laying amongst the crystal shards, it coos and squirms on the cold stone floor. The child looks to be a male human, but his skin twinkles in the iridescent blue crystal light that's bathing the cavern like small diamond flecks all over his body.
The baby is
And-
sparkly.
It's a vampire baby.
It's not Edward. I was about to say, I just realized I put that in there. No, you're not doing that. Its name is not Edward. No.
Okay.
We can name it whatever we want.
Yeah.
It's
He
our
found
baby.
it.
He's ours.
You guys really want to tempt the universe these days, don't you?
Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but this isn't how you biologicals have babies now, is it?
No, Ollie, this isn't how we have babies.
Not typically.
We don't blow up crystals.
Well, Eli and Pavel, congrats.
Yeah.
Is there like a stick on the ground or something?
What are you gonna do?
A
Poke it?
stick on the
Yeah,
ground.
I want to poke it.
stick?
I don't want to
No,
touch it.
Eli, you're not poking the baby.
I'm
I'll
not-
just
I wanna
go.
see-
Oh my god.
I'm gonna
I
go
have a
and pick him
scientific
up.
reason. Don't pick it up. What if
No.
it does something to your skin?
Whatever.
Remember that time I touched that frog and then I went paralyzed? I feel like we should poke it with an
No,
inanimate
I'm not
object
gonna poke
first.
a baby. I'm gonna go pick
All
it
right.
up. I'm gonna go
If it
pick it
turns
up.
you into a crystal, you're gonna
Well,
look
then
really
I'll be a
dumb.
crystal bird. So
Cool. Sounds expensive. We'll sell you too.
Jesus.
we're not
We're
poking a
not
baby.
selling anyone, okay, guys? Come on.
Try to pick it up. See what happens.
I'm picking him up.
All right, so as you walk over to the child, you look down upon it, and it smiles up back towards you. You pick it up and look directly into its eyes for a moment. You see a strange, bright orange color of its iris that seemingly flickers like that of a standing torch flame dancing in the wind. The crystal child reaches its small hands towards your chin. As its fingers begin to graze the side of your face, you feel an immediate relief and rejuvenation. Pavo, you receive the full effects of a long night's rest.
Cool.
Oh.
Pass that around. I'm just kidding. I would not say that.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say that's highly unlikely that a baby gives you a long night's rest. Not a dad, to my knowledge.
It's
He should have 3 levels of exhaustion already.
It is a fantasy world, my friend.
Wow.
As the child's hand falls back down to its side and you cradle it close to your chest, it lets out a big yawn before it closes its eyes and seemingly begins to fall asleep in the ruffles of your soft feathers.
I mean, we need to take care of a baby now as well.
I was gonna
We
say,
can't
guys,
even-
I don't want to be a downer, but
I can't provide for a baby. I could barely even make my mom's spaghetti.
seriously.
Nice working. Nice. Jesus. I'm not ready to be a mom. I'm so not ready for this. I can barely keep myself together.
Maybe we can. Is there like an orphanage or something?
Hey, it's Eli's and Pavel's. They decide what they want to do with it.
That's true.
Well said, Alcor.
Alfred, I want no responsibility with this thing. Just you guys deal with it.
You picked it up.
Hey,
Yep.
Yeah, you did. I wanted to poke it.
I'm
you,
not-
both of you fooled around, and something happened. Okay, you handle
Hey,
the consequences. That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of, when the crystals shattered on the ground, are there like shards that I can collect on the floor?
But you want
They're smaller pieces. It did shatter into quite a few smaller little kind of shards of crystal. No specific large pieces around, but you could absolutely collect a few if you'd like.
I'll pick up some of the small ones just in case.
Yeah,
It might be like magical or something.
Like crystal placenta.
Pick them up.
All right.
Are there any
Okay,
purple
Chris.
crystals? It's
I
gross.
will pick up some of the crystal placenta.
No, we are not calling it that.
Don't make that a thing.
The shards of regular crystals. Absolutely.
right.
Eli walks over and dusts up a few into your hand. You get a small handful of the tiny glass-like shards. You can go ahead and add that to your inventory.
Can I pick some up too?
It's fair game. There's a fair amount on the floor. Whoever would like crystals
Wonderful.
and crystal dust, have at her.
Are there any
I got a crystal
purple
baby, so
colored
I'm good.
crystals?
Add one.
Are there
crystal
any
baby to your
purple
inventory.
crystals?
Yeah.
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Actually, make it investigation.
Okay.
The purple ones kill you.
Oh, knowing me, probably. It's not bad. 17.
17. Surprisingly enough, while you move through the crystals, most of them have a cobalt or navy blue to them. But it seems like some that might have been shoved inside the stone do have a little bit more of a purplish hue to it.
Guys, I found the prettiest ones, and I'll put them in my bag.
All right.
Go ahead and add purple crystals to your inventory. The rest you all get blue.
You people and shiny things, I swear.
They're pretty, though, don't you think, Lucy?
Yeah, they're very pretty. Also, we have a baby that we haven't decided what we're doing with. So.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Let's
talk
hey, Pablo,
options.
what about your monastery?
Oh.
Well, they took
How far
me
away
in,
is it?
So from here, I don't know. It's more
Right.
inland, so
Maybe
we're
we
on the
can
coast.
mail it.
We're not mailing a baby. Jesus.
Right, like a stork.
Yeah.
I
We
could
could
drop 'em
hire
off.
someone. We could hire someone to take the baby somewhere. Or maybe,
I mean, we're in
guys. I
Tre-
mean,
We're in Trellis.
Yes.
Anyone you hire to take the baby anywhere is going to go
Especially
Yeah.
if they find
just
out
leave
how
it somewhere and take the
whereabouts it
money.
came from. I mean, because there's something obviously special about this. Somebody's gonna. But yeah, my monastery. If we could make our way out there, I would love to leave him there because they took great care of me. And
Oh, that's
he would be
good.
safe
Guys.
there. He would be safe there.
consider this. What if we are stealing the baby right now?
We're not. What do you mean?
Think the
Stealing?
Good
baby
point.
lives in the cave?
I don't know. It was growing out of the side of the wall.
Hey, is there a
So
hole? Is there a hole in the wall where the crystal came out? I can go
There-
check.
Big chunk.
There's a bit of an alcove where it was dug out, but it's not like there's a tunnel
Okay.
or anything that follows along.
Can I go up to the baby and be like, hey, baby,
sleeping.
and just see what happens?
Good
That's
idea.
He's not normal. Maybe he can talk.
Alcor, can you mind link the baby?
No, it's a baby. It doesn't have language. Does it?
We don't
Try.
know. It's a magical
Try,
baby.
Alcor.
Who knows?
Does anyone know comprehend language? Maybe it has a weird baby cooing language
Plus,
that nobody
maybe
knows
babies have language before they are able to speak language.
Hmm.
Oh my god. Did we really just recreate Look Who's Talking Now in D&D? Is that what just happened?
You're gonna have to put on your best baby voice.
Or just say that.
Oh no. It's gonna be a New York and construction worker if you make me do this.
Boss baby.
about. So, Alara, are you electing to leave the baby here?
No, I don't know. I'm just considering all the options here because let's be honest, a baby literally just fell out of the sky. Quite literally. And I mean,
Well, not
maybe we shouldn't be haste. Like, I don't know. What if this is like a baby of the monster that lives in here and we steal this
Well,
baby
didn't we
away?
just
And
kill the monster that was in here, so there's nothing here to take care of it now, so we have to take him.
So we killed
Well,
his
right,
mother.
Pavo?
We don't know,
I don't know,
that
I
there's
feel
nothing
like-
else in here either.
Yeah, we
No.
don't know. It could live underground or something.
I also just don't think that they seem connected. There's like this weird plant undead thing and then like a crystal baby. They feel different to me.
True.
Do you think they were
Yeah.
just roommates?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but how does the baby get there? Somebody had to, something, or buddy, or whatever, made that egg.
I would call it a mystery of the universe.
Wait, what? So was there something where the crystal was? Did you check? Somebody go check?
Apparently it's just kind of like a little shallow dugout thing. There's no actual
Oh.
hole that keeps like going.
Can I go over to the like wall of crystals and see if I can just like kind of peer into one, see if there's any translucency in it?
A tiny baby floating inside.
I mean, maybe. But
Absolutely, you can go ahead and it is relatively dim lighting overall. There is just the iridescent light from the crystals that seem to be shining across the cavern floor at this point. Walking over to the wall, you kind of peer into just the general surface itself. Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage for me.
Okie doke. 9.
9. Unfortunately, staring in, you do see a little bit of what might lie further into the wall of the cavern, given its translucency, but it's just a little too clouded for you to see anything of material substance. Also, before we continue, I just want to say that someone named the D&D Grandma just came in, and I have to say my heart is so warm right now. Welcome, D&D Grandma. I never stop the stream for a name, but my lord, D&D Grandma, I love you. I love you already. I don't know who you are, but I love you already. Anyway, my apologies, players. Go ahead and continue.
How many more crystals are here in this cave?
Isn't it like covered in crystals?
There are quite a few large crystals that seem to be embedded throughout the walls of the cavern, running all the way up to the ceiling.
Guys, we can't birth all these babies. We
How do you
can't.
know it will happen again?
Well, I don't
Well,
even think
I
we should
do-
touch the first one.
No, exactly. What if they're not ready to be born yet?
So just to
What?
confirm, the baby said nothing to me.
Oh yeah. I want to know what happened with that.
I think that was a presumption,
The baby cooed in Pavo's arms, gave off a few tiny little snores, but otherwise, you didn't get anything from it.
Gotcha.
Should I give it a candy?
No.
I think it's sleeping.
No.
Sleeping.
Why not?
I feel like we should just
We're not leaving.
take it for now. We can't leave it. We can't put it back in the wall. We have to figure out.
Start shoving
Could
it.
try. We could try.
That didn't happen.
Get some mud and start packing it.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No.
does it have an umbilical cord?
Good question.
Good question. No, it does not.
Does it have a belly button?
Really?
That's also
Jesus.
important.
Well,
Yes, it does
It
have
is
a belly
important.
button.
Alright.
It is.
Interesting.
It was-
That's weird.
See? That
Guys,
was a good question,
we're
then.
living in a fantasy world filled with magic, okay? You don't have to worry about just anatomy in this one.
Does it have an S on his chest?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think we should at least get it back to Trellis. Though I don't know what we should do with it once we get there. Because there's very few trustable, reliable people in Trellis.
Yeah.
And the only nice person we met was Sangor, and I don't really feel comfortable leaving him there.
I mean,
Oh.
they seem to have a decent
Yeah.
enough life.
The Love Grove might
They
take care.
love. They do have a lot of
Mushrooms
love
to eat.
there.
Did we
Yeah.
see any kids in the Love Grove
Please say
when we
no.
were there?
Please say no.
Okay, yeah, no, because that's also
Make-
important.
Make a history check for me. Let's see if Lucy remembers seeing any kids there.
Oh, that's a 5. Okay. So, no.
Danger dice.
Thankfully, you did not see any children at the Love Grove.
That would have been awful if I had done that in front of children.
Hey, Alcor, how crazy would it be if this is how you were born? You were stolen from a cave, and that's how you came to be.
Would explain his frigid disposition.
Why, you don't
Yeah,
know how he
right?
was born?
Ooh.
Well, he's adopted.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
So
recall the way I was
naturally, he was
What if
born
you
off
came
of
from a-
crystal.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
if you
well.
came from a crystal egg?
because that's the most logical explanation.
Or maybe he just, was adopted into
Well-
another
belly
family.
button.
Guys, we just saw a baby get birthed out of a crystal egg, and you're looking at me like I'm being crazy, making these theories up. We literally just saw it in front of
No,
our
but-
eyes.
Well,
okay?
nobody said it was an egg. Maybe it got trapped
It was-
in
I
there.
think it was like actually in the crystal.
So you think someone was
Oh.
capturing babies?
But maybe it was both existed before, and then it somehow got in it, like frozen.
I think Ilara is right. I have a belly button. The baby has a belly button. We must be connected.
Thank
It
you.
sparkles, you sparkle.
Yeah, you sparkle when you do your astronomy thing.
Yeah. See, this all makes sense.
I don't think I'm connected to the baby. I do not have a belly button.
No.
I'm glad we ruled that out, Ollie.
Well, anyway, are we done collecting enough wheat to head back to town?
That's a good question too.
I think
Did
we
end
should
up
start
finishing
heading
that?
back.
Did
I just
we
don't
end
know
up-
who we can trust to show the baby to. Maybe
Well-
that what do you call it? Hawkins Institute?
Oh yeah. Well, they're like information. Oh, maybe they'd know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mm.
Might be a good next step.
True.
And
Hide
then
it in the bag.
Or
of
you could
holding.
ask your friend, what was the little guy's name again that was showing you around?
Rio,
You could ask him if there's an
Rio.
orphanage or
Rio.
something.
Rayu, yeah.
Rayu. Yeah,
Yeah.
where's he been?
I don't know.
I don't think he's gonna know.
We've been
An
out of town.
orphanage in Trellis sounds horrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean-
know.
That's
Obviously,
true.
Rio hasn't. I mean, he's basically living on the streets a little bit there. So
Also, Ollie,
Yeah.
we cannot
Sensitive.
put it in the bag of holding.
no.
It will
No.
die.
Will it?
Let's see if we can even get it out of the cave.
Well, I'm carrying him out.
It might have like some kind of spell or something that doesn't let us take it out of a certain area.
Oh.
Well, I guess
That would
we'll
be
find
crazy.
All right,
All right,
Let's
we're leaving the
okay.
cave.
heading back.
out. Yep.
Just to be
Right.
clear,
Well,
we
actually-
got enough wheat in the bag,
Yeah.
I
right?
think we did before Eli and I started
Yeah.
pulling on the crystal.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
We should have just stopped there.
But there's
And
more
according
crystals.
to Alara in the last session, it's around 6 o'clock at night, but it's a half day's journey back.
So we'll get there in a minute.
We'll get there at midnight. That's not bad.
Just bang on
Yeah.
Bubbakas!
I'll keep the
In the
baby
middle of the
close so
night.
that way my feathers will keep him warm.
Hmm.
Aw,
There we
Pablo,
go.
you've got some
Pablo.
maternal instincts in there.
I was gonna say he's giving me dad vibes.
Pablo, you should name.
That's
Name
just
the
the
baby.
player coming out in this character.
Leaving the cavern, you guys make your way through the small crevice that seemed to be headed towards the mouth of the cave itself. As you breach the exterior, you're met with, once again, another beautiful sunset overlooking the waters of Qatar, as the purples and oranges and pinks seem to saturate throughout the sky, almost like a gradient throughout. You make your way down the ridge line once again and continue your trek onward back to Trellis. Spending the next few hours making your way down from the ridge, you eventually make it back to the crossroads that you had originally come to, just outside of the wall gates, or gate walls of the city proper. As you approach the city gates, you see the lamplighters are busy at work, relighting a few of the lamps up on the wall that seem to have blown out. At this point, it's probably close to it's probably close to midnight at this point. As you begin to make your way a little bit closer, there seems to be a few individuals that stand outside of the city wall, apparently merchants that potentially stay up relatively late. One particular standing a little bit further away from the wall. You watch as not only the individual, but the stand itself raise up from the ground as the individual, now that you recognize as a massive ogre, begins to stomp over to you with the actual stand itself completely wrapped around its body.
Yeah.
Well, good day to you folks. You looking for any meats? You look like you're hungry, like you've been through a bit. You certainly smell it.
That's fair.
Do you have anything we can feed a baby?
Baby? Does this baby have teeth?
I'm not sure. They might be made of crystal if he does.
Yeah,
Or she?
it's. Give me one moment, and he literally just pushes back and kind of reaches his hands down a little bit, and pulls out what looks to be a small, almost like chicken bone, like that of a chicken wing, and tells you, you can probably suck on this. This will help a little one out. It's actually from a cockatrice.
Oh,
We
thank
deal in specialty meats.
I want to go to whoever's beside me and be like, did he just pull that out of his pants?
Lucy just looks visibly disgusted by the whole
Well,
situation.
try giving this to the baby. It's a cockatrice
There you go,
bone.
cockatrice. Cockatrice is what it is.
Maybe he'll like to suck on that.
No!
Not okay.
No! Someone shut his webcam off.
You're grounded.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm crying.
Giving the small little chicken wing or chicken bone to the child, it opens up its eyes and immediately starts to devour the meat that that is on the bone itself. The ogre looks over and says, "Yeah, that's what I thought. We deal, like I said, in irregular meats."
Wait, did you say the baby just like nommed down on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well,
what about
that's
the
terrifying.
bone?
Did it
I was
eat
gonna
the
say,
bone, or-
it's gonna grow up and eat one of us, and it's probably gonna be me first.
Probably.
As long as it doesn't get a taste for bird.
I don't know.
okay.
Yeah, Pavo's like a giant
I
chicken.
mean, cockatrice is like a chicken. You look like a chicken, so
That's
I don't
true.
look like a chicken.
That's true. That's true. I've had aracocra meat before. It doesn't taste
What?
like chicken.
Whoa.
Anymore.
That's
What?
huge.
Not
It's
What-
cool,
what-
man.
It's weird, man. That's
Listen.
weird.
If you didn't already know, aracocra meat has its own magical properties within it.
I just look right
As
at
with
Pavo.
a lot of creatures.
okay.
I will
feel
also
secure in
just
this group
look-
anymore right now.
Well, it's not like I'm gonna eat you right here and now, my friend.
We're gonna eat him somewhere else
Okay,
later.
you-
Who
Yeah,
are you?
yeah.
Who are you, you strange midnight purveyor of meat?
Well,
Yeah,
The
who
name
needs meat at this
Shanks.
time?
I'm backing up a little bit.
Hey.
Shanks the butcher.
Oh, hi, Shanks.
Every time, I'm so confused why these random people show up.
And then it makes sense. When you're oh, okay.
Shanks, the midnight purveyor of meats.
Oh wow!
I like
That's
that
got
a lot
it. That's
better
got to
than
get
butcher.
fan art.
Shanks the purveyor of midnight meats. I like that.
You're
You're a
welcome.
good
You can
group.
use it.
I think
We
I
are.
might have to trademark that one day, I will. You seem like a pretty adventurous bunch there, based on your weapons and all that. Do you happen to slay many beasts?
So many. It's like all we do all day.
Only
We're
when
super
necessary.
Well, I mean, if you're ever in the need for some money, I buy meats and hides of any kind of strange and fantastical beast that might fell upon a bit of a tragic ending.
Hey, well, we're not
Good to
selling you
know.
Pavo if he dies, okay? So
Elders?
Well, I appreciate that,
it's the least we could do, right, Pavo?
I guess.
Sounds like he doesn't like the taste of them anyway.
Mm.
Anyway, do you
Where-
have any
where
more
can
of
we
the- any
find
more
you?
of that meat for the baby?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Hold on. And,
Apparently, he seems to like it.
He grabs a few more as he kind of puts it down on the counter, as well as a small handkerchief that he lays out proper on what he has is this kind of ledge that seems to be attached to him, almost like overalls. He begins to put a few of the meats directly into the pouch and wrapping it up for you, and drops it out towards you. That'll be 10 copper.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Does anyone have any copper?
That's one
I
silver.
have.
If you happen to have the silver on you, I'll take that as well.
Alright, I'll give him a silver for it.
Right, thank you kindly.
Should we find ourselves in possession of any exotic corpses, where can we find you to?
I'm
That
always
exchange.
outside, just outside the gates. They don't really permit me selling inside the gates itself, the city proper. I think it's a bit of a discrimination thing against ogres.
That's not cool.
Probably.
Oh.
Well,
Wow.
You'll probably eat your competition.
if you think that free trade is something that's accepted around here, well, not really.
That's okay. We'll come to you.
Oh, by the way, I've recently started to branch out a little bit as well. We're giving away a few test samples. And he once again reaches to the back, pulling out a small bulbous vial, and handing it over to you. Says, "Take it. Whenever you're in a sticky situation, this might help you out a little bit." Looking at the concoction, it seems like a mixture of oil and some type of milky viscous liquid that seems to not want to mix proper.
Okay. Who's he handing it to?
Well, Pavo is the one who is up front, so I'm assuming it's probably handing him to Pavo.
You just eat it or drink it?
Yeah. No, it's to help with adventuring needs.
I like the sounds of that.
Okay.
Yeah. And hey, if you're ever looking for something to hunt for, for some time, some fun, whatever the case is, just come and find me. I usually have a hunt or two that I know about.
Okay.
Hey.
That sounds good.
Thank you, Shanks. You've been very kind.
Yeah. All the best here. Good, best of luck. And take care of that little one.
Will do.
We'll try.
Probably.
I'd rather not.
Well,
You don't have to worry about it,
suit,
Lucy.
suit yourself, and he turns and walks off. Meat! Get your foreign meats here!
Just an ogre outside the city waking everybody up with his meats.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe we
That
can get
made you
some late
hungry?
night food. Late night
Why
food.
would that make you hungry?
Smelled like meat.
Well, the meat.
It's primal.
You
He
hungry?
was selling it out of his pants.
Oh,
That's true.
maybe it was preserved nicely in there. Maybe he's got some good
Probably
linens or
pretty-
whatever.
yeah.
So is the baby
He's probably-
looking like he's going back to sleep, or does he look like he's more hungry again, or what's he doing?
At this point, he's kind of just squirming around, pulling at some of your feathers.
Okay.
Just gonna say, is the baby naked? He's not wearing a diaper and he just ate, so just saying, good luck with that, Pavo.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Maybe he's
Really?
gonna poop crystals.
Then we shouldn't give him away because then we keep all the crystals inside. I can't even get it out.
You wanna harvest the baby's poop?
I mean, if it's crystal, who cares, right?
Oh my god.
Sparkly poop. What's better than that? That you can trade for money.
Give it 2
Anything
hours
about
to
that's
find
anything.
not
out.
poop related?
Okay. We've lost focus again. Let's
Okay.
get to Bobicus.
Okay.
Well, do you
All
think
right.
Bobicus wouldn't be open right now? We have to rest for the night.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe
like
we should go
midnight.
back to that inn that we've stayed at before. Ow.
Yeah, the one, oh boy. Something frog? Yeah.
Spitting frog.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Yeah.
Of course, you remember
Okay.
that, Alara, right?
Alara definitely remembered it. The
That's right.
player, not so much.
You guys want to keep this thing overnight?
What do you
Yeah.
suggest?
We're not
Got
leaving
him.
him out here.
I
He ain't leaving
mean,
my side.
well, I'm not sleeping in a room with that thing. I know that much.
That's
And I'm
fine.
not sleeping in a room with D either. So, with Trix either.
Jeez.
Picky,
Well,
picky.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's lots of rooms, Lucy. I don't know.
If anything, we should
a
leave it with
problem.
Ollie since he doesn't sleep anyway.
I do
Usually,
shut
Ollie and
down.
I bunk in the same room anyway.
But if it
Yeah.
needs anything, then can Ollie, are you aware of your surroundings when you're in sentient mode?
I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm not aware of how to treat a baby.
Oh.
So yeah, you and Pablo just stay together tonight. And Pablo can pet the baby or whatever you do with it. And then
Pet the
Oh.
baby.
baby.
I don't know. I've never taken care of a baby before. I assume it would like that. No?
And I'm the one born from a crystal.
You
That's
could be.
interesting.
You can't say you aren't. Right?
I start walking to
Sure.
the spitting frog.
Oh yeah, no, you guys have been walking and talking the entire time. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
holding this up for this.
Okay.
You are now situated directly out front of the tavern.
Oh wow, look at that. We're here.
Let's go to
Pablo,
bed.
just something that's been bothering me for some reason. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
Do we know? It's a boy? You checked?
Are you just saying that?
Oh,
Oh,
don't show. Don't.
okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so in chat,
Here we
who's
go.
voted for a TPK tonight?
Yeah. All right.
If you do, you'll be killing a baby too. Just know that.
That was a threat from Trix.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's how you
This
know
is what
it's real.
happens when you get to that point in your campaign where the players are like, I don't give a shit about you anymore, universe. You guys begin to make your way into the tavern, and as you do, immediately heads begin to turn towards you. As people begin to wave their hands in front of their faces as you walk by.
Yeah.
God,
Do
right.
they have a
You
bathhouse?
hear a few people talking about what that horrid smell is that just seems to have been wafting in.
Oh no.
You make your way up to the front where Davos is standing behind the bar, seemingly serving a few drinks. He looks over and immediately notices Alara and gives a bit of a smile and looks at the patron he's serving, immediately just throwing a finger up in front and starts making his way over to Alara, putting his arms out onto the table. Pleasure to meet you again, beautiful. Ho! Ho! And he leans back at that point.
Oh.
Seems like
Sorry.
you've been off adventuring a little earlier today.
Yeah. We smell really
Yeah.
bad. We look
Yeah.
great, but smell bad.
Yeah.
She ate some weird meat from an ogre outside the city. Don't blame her.
Did not.
Oh, Shanks, that's
listen
the
to
best meat you can get in all of Lower Qatar. You don't want anything less than that.
Oh, okay.
It's too bad they won't let him inside the city. He'd make a killing. Not
Yeah,
literally.
what is
not,
that?
not literally. He'd make a lot of money, is what I'm saying.
Right. Okay.
Good to know at least the meat was not of poor quality. That's comforting to know.
Yeah.
For the baby's
No,
health.
we try and get
Yeah.
we try and get as many orders in as we can from him, but he's usually out of stock.
Oh. We were lucky tonight then. Hey, do your rooms have like baths, or do showers exist in this world?
We do have a local bathhouse that's not far from here at all. If you actually just walk to the other side of where the market is, cross the main road, you should be able to see it there. It's a relatively large building. There's a bit of a dome on the top of it. You'll see little pendants that sit on the front. It's got kind of a wave cresting symbol on it. You can't miss it.
Will they let us take a baby in there?
Also, will it be open at this time of night?
Your guess is as good as mine, but surprisingly that my mum just lives upstairs. If you're alright leaving the babe here, I'm sure she'd love the company. She's been a little down since Pa.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to Paul? Oh, yeah.
Ollie.
Way to go, Ollie.
Davos just quickly gives a darted look towards Ollie.
Apologies.
All right.
We've been through a lot. It's been a long day. I'm sorry that Ollie said that. He knows, but yeah.
There must be damage in my memory banks, that's all.
Right.
Will the bathhouse be open at this time of night?
As far as I know, it's 24 hours all day.
Okay, guys.
You can't really close a bathhouse around here. It's kind of a necessity.
Okay. Pablo, should we leave the baby here?
No, I'll take him with me.
Okay.
He's so attached.
Look at that protective, maternal instincts right there.
Okay. Well, you gonna teach the baby how to swim? Keep him floating in the bath?
Oh my god, that's adorable.
It's an infant.
Maybe we should get one of those floaties and put it around his head so that the baby can just float in the water. Because you can't tread water, right, guys? Treading water is impossible.
Look at Lucy's face. So unimpressed. Just like, what? Why?
Lucy just wants to ditch this baby as soon as possible.
Okay, let's go to the bathhouse, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, can we pay for the bathhouse? Davos, how much does the bathhouse cost? We're so poor.
It shouldn't be too much. It's don't think it's any more than a couple silver.
Okay, I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the bathhouse. Yay! This will be fun.
To the bathhouse.
I don't think the people in this bar appreciate the smell of a real man. Oh, kiss my bicep.
How Eli?
Watch when we get back, the stench is still in the bar.
Okay, let's go.
Making
you
your
guys
way
think-
out.
Do you guys think that the bathhouse will have like colored water and like sparkles and maybe like really nice smelling perfumes?
I don't know. Let's
in the
see.
water?
I
Let's
would
go.
lower your standards.
Okay.
Yeah, same. It's
Lower
a
my
trellis
standards.
bathhouse.
Okay.
Probably
I'll
gonna.
still
Don't want
ask.
you getting, just don't want you
Probably
getting
gonna
too excited.
leave just as stinky, if anything.
We could leave smelling like lavender or roses.
I like your positivity,
Mhm.
but I don't share it.
Oh. Maybe one day, Eli. Maybe one day.
Maybe.
This conversation is happening while we're walking. I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're.
I'm not
you're-
sticking around to listen to this. I'm
Oh,
walking.
we're there.
Yeah, let's be clear in game. Most of the time when you guys are talking after being like, let's go to a place, I'm just assuming you're walking and talking at that point.
Good. I'm glad we settled that.
Surprisingly enough, following the directions that Davos gave you, you find yourself just on the kitty corner to where the bathhouse is. As you approach the front entrance, a man seemingly storms out wearing what looks to be a window curtain or potentially a banner around his waist as a makeshift towel. Another man wearing a blue robe chases behind him. you notice the same symbol on the front of the building in the center of the second man's robe. The half-naked man protests. I have no idea what kind of funny business that you're running here, Aldous, but it's not what I'm looking for when I'm bathing. I'll take my business elsewhere. The man behind...
Guys, we bathe as a team.
Hurrying behind him, the man in the blue robe speaks up. But monsieur, please, I have no idea what you're talking about. Stay, allow us to remedy the situation. Not hearing any of it, the man continues to storm off. The older man in the blue robes kind of runs his head in frustration on his balding head for a moment in frustration, then looking back up towards you. You see now that the man stands probably about 5'6", 5'7"-ish. He has curled light gray hair that bushes out around the sides of his head as well as the back, crowned completely bald at this point. His nose is pointed and a bit droopy is probably the best way to describe. My new guests. I am Eldis, the proprietor of the House of Cleansing. He then catches a waft of the downwind pouring off of you. I see you are in desperate need of cleaning up, yes?
Mm-hmm.
You guessed it.
Didn't have to be so blunt about it.
Well, it's very difficult to ignore, monsieur. Please, this way. I can assist. And he walks you all inside of the building.
Do you mind telling us what that was all about?
Yeah, I'm also
This
very
is reeling us
curious.
in. I'm not just going to go with this guy.
Yeah, same.
Like, look at it.
Eli is
Time to be
eyeing
going.
him very suspiciously.
It is in the late night crowd. They do not do well in these waters. They think it might be too salty for them, that the water pressure is too much. There's something in the water. It's probably nothing.
Something in the water. Sparkle?
Insight
Yes,
check.
yes, of course. Come on in. We'll get you fixed up just fine.
Something in the water. Insight check. I want to know. He's hiding shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not going in that water.
Give me an insight check.
I'm struggling with this because like Lucy is such a prima donna about things and like always wants to be 11.
Everything is fine. No problem
Wants to
whatsoever.
be well groomed, but I don't trust this.
Oh yeah, no, you. He seems completely legit.
I trust this guy.
Lucy, maybe they have like some green colored like bath soap or something for you. Since you have like this whole green thing going on.
That would be nice.
Right? Your skin might feel all soft after, might come out looking all smooth.
Need a
All right,
bowl,
take it easy.
some clean water.
We
rinse
we
off,
do
and get
we
out.
do offer the seaweed wraps. It's a little bit more calming. It's very good for the skin.
Guys.
I
Perhaps
haven't had
you
a
might be
seaweed wrap
interested.
since I left Boku.
Of course, we can arrange that. No problem.
Do you
Wait,
have
how much
any-
is all this? How much is all this gonna cost?
Let's see. He heads behind a counter on the front foyer. You kind of begin to look around the room as he pulls out a large leather-bound book, propping it up onto the countertop, flipping it open and grabbing a feathered quill, quickly dipping it into some ink and begins to scribble down. The room itself is very well kept. It seems to have very even and smooth cobblestone floors that you also notice a number of tapestries that seem to depict images of individuals in water in various states of activity, whether it bathing, whether it be sporting, whether it be swimming. It gives off a very kind of resorty type vibe out of game. Along the walls, there seems to be a few large vases that also hold a number of tropical flowers of bright red, vibrant oranges and pinks and reds. Many that you have never seen before. Pavo possibly, but those who are not originally from Qatar would have no idea what these beautiful flowers are. Eldest speaks up once again. Yes, I should be able to assist you. It will be about 5 silver for the 7 of you. I'm assuming that the baby is not going to be in the water.
Do you also have
Bravo.
facilities for cleaning our clothing? Because, smells don't really stick to me as much as it does to my cloth.
Of course, we provide full service here.
Oh, perfect.
I sniffed the baby to see if he smells of that aroma, or because otherwise, then yes, the baby will be going into the water with us.
Unfortunately, it's hard to distinguish. The smell has just kind of lingered on the entire group for so long that you're kind of getting used to it at this point.
Well, no, then the baby's definitely getting a bath too.
I tell you what, we'll do it free of charge for the child.
Very
It's
kind of
very
you.
nice of you. Do you have sparkles that you can put in the water? Like glitter?
I'm sorry, do I have sparkles that I put
Yeah.
in? No, we have the most pristine and clear waters in all of Lower Trellis.
Okay.
That
What
was
about
five
what about
I feel
fun
like that's a low
scents?
bar.
What about fun scents like lavender? How about that?
We generally do not offer perfumes. There is a shop not too far from here in the district. You might want to try there. We just we specialize in simple cleaning.
Okay.
Tell you what, Alara, between you and me, I know that you can cast illusions too. I'll make that smell happen. You can make the sparkles happen, and then we're good to go.
Yes! Amazing! Oh, let's do this, guys.
All right, I'll give my 5 silver over.
think
So
it's-
are you paying for the group, sir?
Oh, sure. It's 5 silver for everybody?
No, I think
Yes,
it's 1
yes.
silver
5
each. Oh,
No.
okay.
5
Oh.
silver for the 7 plus the small infant child.
Yeah, I'll throw in here 5 silver and an extra silver, so 6 silver, for tip.
Very good,
Wow.
monsieur.
Wow,
A man
Ollie.
of distinguish, I see. Of course. Well, right this way. At least I can do for you. And he guides you towards a large double door that seems to be made out of kind of a teak wood, if you will. It's got beautiful ornate carvings on the front of, again, more of the crest waters. Pushing the doors open themselves, you find yourself in a extremely lavish room with a large pool that sits in the front. The pool itself seems to be sectioned off with the outer ring, if you will. Seems to be the deepest part that begins to gradually build upward, where a small barrier that seems to reside in the center of the pool that breaks off another section of the water. Directly in the middle, there seems to be one last, which is almost kind of like a hot tub situation that rises out a little bit taller than the rest of the pool itself. That seems to be bubbling a little bit, possibly built on a hot springs or something along those lines.
All right.
I'm gonna take that bait.
Let's do
I wanna
this.
go in the hot tub.
Yeah.
I'm
Same.
gonna
Where do
we
just
put our
take
clothes?
off all my clothes and just
Yeah.
run in.
Where do we put her clothes?
She's like a kid at the
If
pool.
if you leave them here, I can go ahead and have them washed for you.
Where can we
Perfect.
put our belongings?
Yeah.
If you wish, there's quite a few areas that you can put it to the side there. And he points over. You can see a few benches that seem to have kind of a red velvet crushed cushion over top of them. Looking into the pool room itself, there doesn't seem to be any other patrons there. And seemingly there only seems to be one entrance with a few alcoves that act as changing rooms.
All right, got the place to ourselves.
Okay, I'll take my valuables out of my clothes and put them on the bench that's nearest to the hot tub. And then I'll toss my clothes to Eldis. Is that it? Eldis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aldous, yeah.
Aldis, yeah.
I'll do the same and give my stuff to Elvis, and I'll.
Put my gear down and hand my gear over.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna go to the deep end and just drop right in and sink to the bottom and just stand down there.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ollie, are you gonna rust?
No, I'm stainless, rustless, breatheless. I'm good.
Unfortunately, Trix did not hear a word you said other than a few bubbles that seemed to conjure up to the top. As you all disrobe down to your skivvies, or less than that, depending on what you prefer. Thank God we have a mature rating on our channel. While Eldis begins to collect all of the clothing off. None of the actual equipment, and begins to take them back throughout the door and seems to leave you all behind.
I want to go in the hot tub. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Before you go ahead and do that, Pavo, what exactly are you doing with the baby?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go in waist high and just kind of like dunk him.
That's adorable.
That's a proper.
But also,
dad right there.
I've been kind of worried that maybe this baby's made of some weird material and it just like disappears like cotton candy, like when you put it in there. I don't know why I've been worried about
I'm
that.
not gonna assume anything like that. I'm just gonna assume it's a regular old crystal-looking baby, and then I'll just...
I hope it's not the gremlins. We fed it and we put him into water.
And it's after midnight, right?
Yep.
Wait, let's find out.
Dave loves to make those references to old movies and stuff. So. Could very well happen.
As everyone kind of jumps into the pool, is everybody jumping into the pool, or is anybody staying out of the pool?
I would specifically like to cannonball into the pool, but I want to wait until everyone's in.
Oh, that's perfect. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me, please.
Please fall.
As we all know, wizards have amazing dexterity.
Hey, actually, watch this. Sorry, what am I? Acrobatics?
Yeah.
Okay, not bad. 17 again.
Ooh.
17, not bad. As everybody begins to jump into the pool and splish and splash around, kind of washing off a little bit, Alara screams out "Cannonball" for some unknown reason, and begins to jump into the pool. As she does, surprisingly, she doesn't slip or fall on the wet surface outside, or faceplant directly into the water. She does seemingly get a little bit of a cannonball off as a fountain of water seems to splash over all of you. Smiles all around, having a wonderful time in the pool.
What a lovable moment, guys.
I immediately start splashing Lucy.
Do I have any spells at all? I just start splashing back.
Okay. You continue to all play around in the pool for a little while. Pavo, you continue to kind of whirl the baby around, trying to help it swim a little bit. Surprisingly, it takes very, very well to water. Seeming to be a natural in this sort of sense.
So if I let him go a little bit, does he naturally start swimming? Like keeping my hand under just in case he goes under to pick him back up. But if I just drop my hand under, does he?
Of course,
naturally swim?
Daddy Pavo.
Hashtag
Give
Daddy
me-
Pavo.
Character fan art Daddy Pavo, if you can, please.
He's P. Diddy.
The child seemingly takes to it quite well, not having a problem being underwater either.
So he's
I
not
don't
swimming.
really test that theory too much. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
casually
naturally,
trying-
when you're kind of waving a baby around in a pool, it's going to get splashed in the face. It seems to have absolutely no problem with water.
Seems to be having fun.
Who said that they were in the hot tub area?
I wanted to go into the hot tub and like get nice and hot and then jump out and like run like a little kid and then jump in the cold deep end.
Oh, that's the
Oh, yeah.
best, right?
Yeah.
All right, Eli hops into the hot tub area. It does give a little bit of a sulfur-y smell to it. Seemingly now you do understand that it is probably from a hot springs. Lucy as well, you kind of get the same sense as Eli hops out of the pool and once again runs over and leaps into the pool to have a good time with friends.
I will shapeshift into a crocodile and go after Eli.
That's awesome. I'm staying in the hot tub, but I'm enjoying watching.
Oh god.
As you continue to mess about, Lucy kind of leans back and relaxing. You kind of take in the moment through all the chaos and all the madness that's been felled upon the party for so long. This is really the first time that you've really had a chance to relax and just have fun for a moment, and be the young individuals that you are. Lucy, you kind of put your head back, propping your arms up on the side of the hot tub, taking in the moment. Before you close your eyes, you see what looks to be a little bit of light generating from the bottom of the hot tub. A little bit of a pulsating yellow light.
Ooh, yellow?
Don't go to the light.
A moment later, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll say this one.
Good.
And
I see it coming from the hot tub or the pool? Hot tub, right?
Bottom of the hot tub.
bottom of the hot tub. I would like Trix and Ollie to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Okay.
Oh
I'm gonna
my
use
gosh, I
my-
just realized.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
cast a spell?
What? I didn't cast anything.
Okay.
It's not me. I just realized something that I'm going to keep to myself. Go ahead.
With using my inspiration, I got 19.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I used my inspiration and got 20.
Nice,
All
guys.
right. Let me just get rid of your guys' inspirations there.
Let me just get rid of that so I can kill you later.
As you all continue to splash around and have a wonderful time, Ollie and Trix, you feel a strange force wrap around your legs and begin to try and pull you down into the water. As you do, you frantically kind of push up a little bit. Trix, you're able to make it to the top. Ollie, the same thing, now cresting above the water, reaching up on the side of the platform. You watch as what seemed to be a serpentine-like body of water that seems to crawl out of the water for a brief moment and then dive back into the water, completely disappearing from view.
How serpentine like? Like metaphorically, or did it look
Oh no!
Like-
Is it a snake? Is it? A snake?
It was a cylinder-like body that was completely made up of water.
Oh, like the boss of the water temple in Ocarina of Time.
Like the horses in Lord of the Rings.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Who else saw it?
Like Abyss.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just Trix and Ollie.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Guys, is a serpent thing part of bathing? I just got grabbed.
Are you
As
still
Ollie
underwater?
says that, a burst of water column shoots up from the sky. A large puddle of water splashes out over top of the pool, cascading over the sides, drenching the entire area. As it does, you now see two columns of water that seems to have merged its heads into that of a water-like serpent that stares back at you and begins to hiss directly at the entire group.
Oh my god! None of us have our shit on
What
us.
else is this?
I rush
We're
over and grab
naked!
my focus.
We are naked.
I don't
With
grab any
no
of the
weapons.
clothes, but I'm grabbing my arcane focus.
Where's your
Rushing for it.
Oh my god!
Before
Well, I thought we all put our
Years
like
here, yeah.
Just
precious
call for
things
Aldous.
nearby.
I just call Aldous. Aldous.
Yeah.
He's probably in on it.
Yeah.
No, okay, I am getting out of the bath and I am walking over to wherever Aldous was walking with our stuff.
Yeah, no, none of those things happen.
Oh, okay.
The strange creatures seem to hiss directly at all of you. And before we pop into it, I am going to get you guys to roll initiative for me, please.
Yeah.
But we are going to go ahead and take a quick bio break before we hop into our combat for the evening. Just to leave you on the edge of your seats, ladies and gentlemen. So let's take a moment, go ahead and go grab your apple juices, go grab your whiskeys, whatever the case that you do find. Keep in mind, we do take questions at the midpoint, so if you have any questions about the characters or the campaign itself, feel free to pop those down in chat. Quick couple shout outs. Thank you so much to Cross to Streams for the 100 bits. You are wonderful and very much appreciated, my friend, as well as Questing Couch for his 2 months in a row as subscribers, and our brand new friend Ski Pap Lease, I believe is the name. If you are still here, thank you so much for the follow and welcome as a new Careful Cantrip citizen, my friend. We'll be back in just a couple brief moments, so please stick around, enjoy the discussion in chat, and hey, let's get some odds out on the table to see who wins and dies tonight, because well, we'll figure it out.
Uh-oh.
Casual, not stressing.
Casual murder threats.
Just casual.
What's
No big deal.
what is a wizard's armor class without anything on? Like -8?
Depends on your
Definitely
dex.
gonna have to find it.
11.
Perfect time for you guys to check what your ACs are without any armor or without any gear.
Shit.
Anyway, we will be back right after this short break. We'll see you soon, guys.
I love being a monk.
And we are back. Thank you so much for sticking around during our little break. We did have a few questions in chat. First, is the baby male or female, and can it be named Pili or Polara? Well, it is a male, for sure, and I don't think we've landed on a name yet. I think, that should be something. If Pavo can save the baby, then maybe we can talk about that.
We could
Can't
call
be
it
baby
Lucky.
killers.
We're gonna kill a baby today?
Oh my god, this is so bad. Why would you give us this responsibility?
Because I thought that you
So-
could handle it.
You should name it
the-
Crystal.
The only person who has like a strategical advantage in a situation where we're all naked is our monk, and he's holding a baby.
Great.
That sounds about right. Yeah. Yep.
I can
For
still fight with
Pavo and
legs.
Eli, how about teaming up to combine abilities? Dying to see Pavo carry Eli into air, flank enemy, and swoop down from behind, launching Eli at 55 miles an hour for a surprise attack with quadruple damage. Heck, let her use the spade spear. I mean, they're still learning to work together. We'll see if we can get to that point where we can get some aerial combat involved. But thank you very much for the
Eli?
question.
I was gonna say.
You can certainly
Sound quite
try.
like our earlier plan.
It did. But thank you for the question, Cross to Streams. Who is Trick's patron? Well, we haven't actually come to that point yet, so we will have to wait and see about that. Okay, and with that said, we're going to dive directly into combat. So if you would all please roll initiative for me.
Oh, God.
That was some good word choice.
I rolled before. Is that okay? Do you want me to re-roll?
Do I want you to re-roll? No, that's
Okay.
not. That's definitely not how initiative works. But
What, did you say
Alcor.
B4 or a 4?
Well,
No, B4.
Oh.
Before.
Yeah, we rolled
Oh, I
before
thought
the
you said-
break.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
rolled
no, that's
before the
fine.
break.
That's fine.
Okay.
Whenever you guys rolled is fine. So starting at the top, Alcor.
12.
Alara?
30.
30?
30.
What?
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yep, master
you are a
of
wizard.
time.
You are
I'm a
wizard,
master
correct?
of time. Yes, and I rolled a
Okay.
natural 20, and I have a high initiative plus a special feature because I'm get the jump on things because I'm a master of time.
Okay, fair enough. Pavel,
Wow.
15.
15. Tricks.
17.
Ollie.
11.
Eli.
19.
Lucy.
And
10.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All
Oh my
right,
god, someone just pointed
uh,
out. Someone just pointed out in chat, and I totally forgot about this. But yeah, isn't Alcor an alligator right now?
Yep.
Yes, he is an
I am.
alligator right now.
Okay, cool.
So,
That's comforting.
at the top of the round, we have Alara. Alara, as you see your friends being pulled down into the water, and these strange creatures that seem to pop up from the water's edge, you feel a jolt of adrenaline course through you. You receive initiative or inspiration. That's the word that I'm looking
Nice.
for.
Amazing.
So, Alara, you are up. Eli, you are on deck. Alara, what would you like to do?
How far away is my staff?
Your staff from where you are right now is about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I will use my movement to go out of the pool and get my staff.
Okay, so
Fuck the clothes. I don't need the clothes. I'll just do this thing. I don't have time for this.
So, hopping out of the pool, you try your best to frantically get out of there, but at the same time, you are within range of the creature, so it does get an opportunity attack against you.
Oh no.
Yee. The creature wraps around the back of your leg as it sees you as the first to try and leave, and it begins to constrict around you. You take 13 points of damage and are immediately pulled back into the pool. I need you to go ahead and make either a strength or athletics check or an acrobatics check for me.
Oh god, both are terrible. Okay. Let's see. A strength or an acrobatics? Okay.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, sorry. Okay, that's 16.
16. You are able to shake off the strange water tendril that seems to be wrapping around you. Pulling yourself up, you make your way over to the side of the pool, just outside of range. You're about 10 feet away from your utilities.
Of course.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Do I still have an action?
You have a bonus action.
Okay. I don't think I actually even have a bonus action. Okay. I will just I don't know, do nothing. Do nothing.
I would just stand there naked and unarmed.
Yeah, in my underwear, just naked, shaking, unarmed. Fantastic! It's going really well, guys.
It is particularly cold outside of the water.
Oh no!
Eli, as you watch as Lara begins to get out of the water, you watch as this tendril goes to wrap around her leg. You feel a surge of adrenaline course through your body. You have received inspiration. And what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay.
Trix, you're on deck.
I would like to attempt to get out of the pool, and if there's anything around that I can throw at it, I want to see what happens if I throw something at it.
Okay. As you try to make your way out of the pool, you also feel a watery tendril grasp around your leg. I need you to make either a acrobatics check or athletics check for me.
Was that an opportunity attack though?
Yes.
Because I have stout halfling nimbleness, so I should be able to move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than me.
Yep. So I will give you advantage on the roll.
Okay. What was it? Acrobatics?
Either acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
Acrobatics. That is going to be a 13.
13. The creature wraps around you, grabbing onto you. It begins to constrict around your body. You take 13 points of damage and are pulled into the creature itself as you begin to clamber and try and free yourself. You're completely void of breath at this point as water now completely surrounds you.
Okay.
Oofda.
Oh
Trix,
boy.
you are up. Pavo, you are on deck.
So this thing came from the hot tub and its tendrils went into the
The
pool?
two creatures popped out from either side of the pool that centers around that with the hot tub directly in the center.
Oh, but the light came from the hot tub?
Yes. You do not know that in game though. Only Lucy knows that.
Okay. All right. Well then I will try to hop out of the pool.
Okay. And where are you going?
And I'm gonna go just up to the bench there that's right near me.
Okay.
I'm just trying to run for the wall.
You attempt to hop out of the water, and you also feel a watery tendril grasp around your leg. Go ahead and make either an athletics or an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. That is an 21.
21. You're easily able to slip out of the grasp as you immediately feel the tendrils wrapping around, seeing what's happened to your companions. You pull yourself out of the water and pull yourself to the closest bench possible. You are now outside the water. Is there anything you would like to do? You do have a bonus action and probably... Yeah, you're out of movement. You're out of movement speed, so you have a bonus action available to you.
No, yeah, no, nothing.
Okay. With that said, Pavo, you are up. What would you like to do, my friend?
Am I still in waist deep to where my wings are out of the water?
You are in waist deep. Your wings are out of the water, but yet you do still have the child in your hands.
Well, I can fly with my hands full. The wings are not my arms. So, my action is to, I don't know if this is going to help or not, but disengage, and then use my movement to get out of the water and to the side.
Okay. You immediately, seeing what's been happening to your companions, before the creature can really turn back, as it seems completely involved with Eli at this point in time, you feel a burst of adrenaline course through you as you immediately jump out and start making your way towards the side. With that burst of paternal energy, you also receive inspiration.
Sweet, thank you.
Making your way to the side of the pool, you've moved about 15 feet out of the water. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You still have movement speed or a bonus action?
I'm gonna use then my movement to get to one of those chairs or whatever I see on the bottom there. I would like to put the baby down kind of underneath one of the chairs there.
Okay, stowing the baby away underneath, it begins to immediately start to fuss and cry underneath the water, or underneath the bench. You look back and it doesn't seem to be stirring the attention of any of these creatures, but you now know that the baby is now in a bit of distress.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Just get a defensive stance right here and wait to see what these things do.
Okay, so the creature to the right begins to rear its head upwards, looking around the pool, now seeing only Alcor directly in its line of sight. It goes to make an attack against Alcor. Alcor does a 17 hit you.
Hold on a second. Yes.
Okay. You take 13 points of damage, and I need you to go ahead and make a acrobatics or athletics check for me, please.
I haven't healed from the last battle, have we?
No.
I did.
That's a 5.
Oh my god,
5.
no!
And
You
I lose the crocodile form and become human again.
Okay, as you shrink down to your normal human size, you find yourself completely entombed within the vestige of the water creature itself, finding it now very difficult to breathe. The other creature, Eli, I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
Okay, that is going to be a 16.
A 16. So as the creature condenses down, you can feel it wrapping around your lungs as the water pressure squeezes you inward. You feel the last bit of breath begin to leave your mouth, and as you do, you take that surge of adrenaline you felt before and fight against the waves itself, pushing and crawling with desperate might. And as you do, you're able to just stick your head outside of it, getting a breathful of a lung full of air. You continue to squirm outward. You are no longer grappled by the creature.
Jesus.
That's nice.
The way you described that. Oh my god.
Yeah, really though.
Woo!
Anyone who has like a major fear of drowning is not having a good time.
Oh my god. Okay.
We need to
Alcor,
run.
you are up. Oliver, you are on deck,
I
sir.
agree.
So I'll try to break free, I guess.
Okay.
I want to break
Go
free.
ahead and either make an acrobatics or an athletics for me, please.
That's a 5 again. Or 4.
Oof,
Oh no.
God, oh my god, okay.
Five.
Wait, am I within 30 feet of Alcor?
No.
Motherfucker. Okay, fine.
And that's it.
You wiggle and grasp and try and get out of the creature's range, but it continues to clamp down on top of you. You feel the last bit of breath leave your air, or leave your lungs, as you are now completely once again entombed by this strange creature. And I believe that takes us to Ollie with Lucy. You're on deck.
I take it I didn't see where my stuff is stored, the way I barged it into the water.
I thought when we put away our stuff specifically.
Everything
No, we handed
is
it to
everything is closest to the bench of Alara.
Okay. I'm gonna disengage the creature and go towards the gear.
Okay. Ollie, you while Eli struggles out of the creature's grasp, you're jump out of the water just in time, making your way over to the bench. You are the first to get back to your gear. What would you like to do?
I guess start putting my gear on.
Using your bonus action, you begin to don all of your armor and pick up your mace. I believe that ends your turn, which puts us to Lucy. Lucy, what would you like to do?
Okie doke. How far away am I from my stuff?
You're about 20 feet away from your things.
Okay. So I'll use my movement to get there.
Okay. Hopping out of the hot tub, you try and stay out of the sight of these strange creatures altogether, making your way over to the bench. You've made it to the bench.
Okay.
You have your
Gosh,
bonus
what would be
action, which
best?
I'll allow you to don your equipment once again, and you also have your action still.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, newbie stuff here. For me to relay any message to the rest of the party, does that take up a bonus action or action?
Nope. If you want to call out something, as long as you're not doing a big long speech and it's kind of limited to like a sentence or a phrase or something along those lines, I'll let you just do
cool.
it.
Cool. So as I'm making my way to my gear, I'm just going to say, I'm not sure if it's related, but I feel like I should tell you there's some weird glowing light in the hot tub. And then I'm going to put my gear on with my bonus action.
Okay.
And I didn't think I was going to have an action. So I am just going to... okay. At second level, I'm going to cast Phantasmal Force on the one closer to me that's engaged with Eli. Or was engaged with Eli. And I'm going to make the illusion be that there are electric eels that somehow came up out of nowhere and are inside its body.
Ooh.
Inside the creature's body?
Yes.
Tricky.
Should I explain any part of that spell? It's a long one, just so you know. You want me to just give you the point, the notes?
Nope.
By the way, it has to
creature-
make a intelligence saving throw for that.
Yep. So the creature doesn't really have any effect on the creature, as it now has this strange creature, this electrical eel that kind of surges in and around it.
It didn't affect it.
It has no effect on the creature itself.
Shit. I was afraid of that.
I'm assuming that a 19
That's
beats
all
your
my.
DC.
That's... Oh yeah.
And it was an illusion. It's not an actual electrical creature.
It's an illusion.
Okay. Thank
Which
God
can
for
do
Eli.
damage to them if it were to like actually work. But
If, yeah.
not so much luck there.
All right, starting at the top of the round, Alara, you watch as in a split second, Lucy hop out of the water, redon all of his equipment, holding on to his orb, which you now realize is his arcane focus, and cast some spell directly towards the creature. You continue to move forward towards your gear. What would you like to do?
I use a bonus action to pick up my staff for my focus and put my necklaces back on.
Okay, spending 10 feet to get back over to the bench. You grab all of your equipment, throwing everything on. What would you like to do as your main action? You also still have, I believe, 15 feet of movement.
Okay. I will get as close as I can to the thingy that's suffocating Alcor.
Do you want to get back in the water?
No. Staying on the upper deck.
Okay. That's about as close as you can get. There's about
Okay.
30 feet from Alcor.
Okay. I am going to. Fuck, I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb at the second level. And. Oh man, I am going to regret this. I'm going to use cold damage. So I'm going to summon a ball of like ice or cold energy and hurl it at the one that is suffocating Alcor.
Okay. So as you reach, as you smash your staff on the ground and reach into the top of the now glowing globe that sits atop of your staff, pulling out this ethereal, frosty blue arcane light in front of it, you push it towards the creature. The ball or orb begins to float towards the creature itself. I believe that is a... What do I need
It's an
for...
attack. I rolled a 24 to hit.
24 absolutely hits.
Nice. All right.
We hit
And
the
thank
same
you.
dice.
All right.
I've been there before.
25 points of cold damage.
Wow. The
Nice.
creature immediately starts to frost over, almost little bits of icicles that seem to scatter across the chest like a cold winter morning of the sunny beaches of Ontario, Canada. The blast shudders over the creature for a moment, freezing everything in line before it kind of smashes away into little pieces. The creature seems to be kind of shrunken a little bit more from the attack. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No.
Okay, Eli, that puts you up with tricks on deck. Eli, what would you like to do, my friend?
Is the creature currently, like, am I currently engaged with it?
You are 5 feet away from the creature.
Okay. I'm going to use my action to disengage. I'm going to get out of the pool and bonus action dash. And with the halfling nimbleness, there shouldn't be an opportunity attack.
Okay. If that's the case, then you don't have to worry. If that's, I'll look into it later, but I'll say for the benefit of the doubt that you're right. So you don't have to use your action to disengage. I'll assume that you make your way across the pool towards the edge, which gives you 5, 10, 15, 20. What's your movement speed?
35. Or 25, sorry. 25.
So 25 gets you about there. You still have your
Okay.
action and bonus action.
Okay. I doubt that my stuff is really going to help at this point. but I feel like I need to try. I'm gonna try to get to my stuff.
All right, so you're going to take a dash for your action?
Dash, yeah.
Okay. Using your dash action, you get right beside Ollie, grab all of your belongings, and are able to equip yourself.
Okay.
But it does take your bonus action to get all of the get everything you need back on hand.
Okay.
With that said, Trix, you are up. Pavo, you are on deck.
Okay, and Alcor's in front of Alara in the water?
Alcor is currently grappled within the creature itself. He's kind of hovering in the cylinder-like shape. As you can watch, the bubbles now disappearing, no longer as breath has now completely left Alcor's lungs.
Oh my gosh. And he's the one on the left? The left person has got him, or the right? Monster?
He's the one on the right. Sorry. It's hard to kind of make it out.
There's a
but he's
little
over
circle.
here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay if he's also a crystal baby. He'll be fine under the water.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, I'm going to take this. Oh, I'm gonna take the bench and see if I can just whip it in the water, like not at Alcor, but like adjacent to him. Just,
Okay.
I got a bad
Are
feeling
you
about
throwing
this.
it?
Fuck, I
Are
know.
you throwing it at the creature or beside the creature?
No, I'm throwing it beside the creature in hopes that it will be like, oh, a human for a second, and like go after it, and maybe Alcor will have like a second to move away.
Okay. Go
my
ahead
hope.
and make a acrobatics check for me, please. Actually, make a ranged attack for me, please.
Oh my god, please.
A ranged attack. So do I just have to roll a d20, or do I have to add something to it when I'm doing a random object?
Yeah, so go ahead and you can add your dexterity modifier to it.
Okay.
Yeah. And Vix, I completely hear what you're saying. Our community is a disaster, and I love every second of it. Oh, no.
11?
11. So the bench, you pick it up, realizing it's a little bit heavier than what you expected. You throw it about 10 feet, kind of hovering on the edge of the two pools. Do I have something? Hold on, let me see if I can find an image that might represent.
bench.
Oh no, I don't have a bench icon within my thing. We'll just use this. Here we go. There's our
Okay.
bench.
That
Yeah.
works.
It now tilts on the side of the strange half wall.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What do I have? Like my movement and my bonus action left.
Come help protect the baby.
Okay.
Oh god.
Wait, no, I have to do something first. I'm gonna use my movement. Okay, how accurate is this image? Are those circular symbols on the wall, or is that just finesse from this image?
What are you referring to?
Like there's little circular images on the wall that look like little like icons or like crests or like symbols.
Yeah, so what
Are
you're
those
seeing
there?
is kind of ornate plaques that seem to be a traditional shield that seems to be made of wood and straw. It's more of a
mounted on the
decoration
wall?
than
Oh.
yeah, it's more of a decoration than anything else.
Okay. Well, shit.
Really starting to think someone's gonna die.
Yeah,
I know.
me
I'm
too.
a little bit- I'm
I don't
freaking out.
feel good. I don't feel
Freaking
good.
out.
My whole stomach is like in knots.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Okay.
If we get
You do have your bonus action left.
I know. I don't know what to do with it though. I'm going to then.
Come on, Trix. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Sorry. I'm gonna. I don't know. Nothing.
Okay, Trix
Nothing.
trying to determine what to do next. She has a look of horror on her face as her friend Alcor seemingly tries to grasp at the air as you're watching his
Oh my
eyes
God.
slowly
Oh my
start to
God.
roll back into his head.
Nope, can't do this.
Pavo, you are up. What would you like to do, my friend?
Really don't want to leave this baby.
Oh my God.
But how tall are these
NPC
things
or
out of the
human?
water?
They stand roughly out of the water, probably about 7 to 9 feet.
Okay, perfect. All right. I am going to then fly towards the one that has Alcor. And just
What's your
see if-
movement speed on flight?
60.
Okay.
And just start trying to punch and kick at him. See if that does any effect on this water beast to try to get him to release him.
Can I send this to back somehow? Hold on. No. No, I can't. Okay. So as you fly within range of this annoying creature token, you try in a Superman type pose, throwing your arms out in front as you fly at the most rapid speed you can towards the creature. You attempt to smash into it. Go ahead and make an unarmed attack, my friend.
All right. Dirty 20.
Nice.
Smashing into the side of the creature, somehow you find the it seems to be a little bit more viscous than the water itself. You're able to make a clear shot on the side of the creature. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
7.
The creature, you watch as more water begins to spill off of it. It continues to shrink a little bit smaller. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Bonus action, key point for Fury Blows, 2 extra unarmed attacks.
Okay, stopping mid-air, kind of using the momentum of your movement to kind of steady you in a stasis for a brief moment. You continue to throw down on the creature. Go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
First one is 25.
Absolutely. Go ahead and make your second attack.
One is 15.
You, seemingly hovering above the water as best you can, you continue to barrage the flurry of blows against it, throwing an elbow one way, throwing a roundhouse kick the other way. You seem to make connection as you feel a little bit of tension hit your foot and your elbow as you connect with the creature. Go ahead and roll damage on both, please.
First one is 9. Second one, 7.
Man, I'm so glad I didn't set up my special effects or sound effects tonight, because it would be all over the place tonight, guys.
You're drowning, and then just the applause.
That's yeah, I could see that happening. The creature that seems to have Alcor embedded within it continues to constrict down on you. Alcor, it seems to be too much for you at this point, as it seems to utilize the attack damage from Alcor to bolster its attack. Rolled a natural 20. That's 26 points of damage.
No.
No!
We can't kill all of his characters, guys!
No!
I'm at minus 13.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I'm minus 13.
Wow.
Pavo, as
Oh my
you
God.
continue trying to attack, you watch as your friend Alcor goes completely limp in the water as his eyes begin to close.
Oh.
Guys, this is a joke, right? Right?
Right? We're dreaming,
The second
right? Yeah.
creature begins to swivel its way towards the edge of the water, seemingly cresting over top of the wall itself, reaching out towards, let's say, Ollie. Ollie, you feel a water tendril grab onto you and begin to pull back towards the water. I need you to go ahead and make a dex or strength check for acrobatics or athletics. That's the one.
Alright, I'll do dex. 15.
15. Pulling back on it, you're able to push away from the creature a little bit. It comes back for a second attack, lashing at you with one of the water tendrils. That's 19 points, or 19 to hit, or sorry, 23 to hit.
That hits.
The water tendril smashes across the side of you. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And
I'm
that is
scared.
going to end the creature's turns. Alcor,
just
I
that?
need you to Alcor, I need you to make your first death save.
I don't like
Oh
this
my
at
God.
all.
Do you have inspiration? Does he have
8?
inspiration?
Oh god, he failed.
Yeah.
What?
Use,
No! I refuse to
can the
accept
dead
that
use
roll.
inspiration?
Having the
Yeah, can they?
there seems to be a bit of darkness that seems to be waving over at you at this point as a bright light begins to peer off into the distance. You feel a warmth and comfort coming from it as you
No.
continue to move towards that light.
No,
Don't follow the light.
Do I get damage for not breathing?
Darkness, my old friend.
No! Why would you even
no.
say that out loud?
No, you are unconscious and not breathing at this point. Ollie, you are up with Lucy on deck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna make a dash, use my action to sprint towards Alcor's corpse.
Okay. What's your movement
Unconscious,
speed?
He's not a corpse yet.
Unconscious.
It's 30.
The dive bomb like a fish.
Okay, it takes you 55 feet of movement to get over to that. You'd need to get into the water at this point.
I'm good right there for now.
Okay.
I won't be able to get to him this turn anyway.
Is there anything else you'd like to do as a bonus turn?
Just be like, I'm coming!
Okay. Next up is Lucy, but before we do, across the streams, unfortunately, bardic inspiration does not work on a creature that is unconscious. So I'm sorry about that, my friend. If I could award you your points back, I would, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. Lucy, you have just
You could probably
watched-
give it to someone else.
Yeah, if Cross the Streams
saying.
wants to give it to someone else, that's absolutely okay with me.
Okay, so I'm terrified, especially since I don't know how death works in this game at all.
Lucy, you just watch your friend Ollie bolt towards the other side, and as you do, you look up to see this massive water serpentine creature that seems to be rising further and further out of the water, jaws wide open, looking directly at
Okay.
you.
Okay, so I'm going to use a trait that I keep forgetting about and cast a quickened spell using 2 of my sorcerer points.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Magic Missile at 2nd level and at 1st level.
You can only do one.
And just send a barrage. The Quicken spell lets me use my bonus action to use another spell.
Second has to be a cantrip, though.
It has to be a cantrip? Okay, so fuck. So I'm going to use... Yeah, at 2nd level, and I'll use Mind Sliver. That's my bonus action.
Okay. What are you? Who are you shooting towards?
The one that is next to, or has Alcor in it, I guess.
What's the range of the spell?
In it.
Well, magic missile is 120. Mind sliver is
Okay.
60.
Yep. So the mind sliver would not. You wouldn't be in range for the mind sliver, but you are in range for the magic missile. So as you focus on the orb directly in front of you, focusing that strange wild magic essence inside of you, trying your best to focus on it, even though your adrenaline is now completely heightened at this point in time. You send off 3 bolts, at second level it's 4 bolts, correct?
Correct.
Okay, the
real quick,
4
before
bolts
you-
dash outside of the orb, flying towards the creature, towards Alcor. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. I did roll for my wild magic. It was a 17, so I'm sure that's fine.
Wild magic you only have to worry about when I ask you for it.
Okay, cool. Quick though. I'm reading on the quicken spell right now. And it just says you can cast a spell. Do we know if it is a cantrip or not?
Well, you should know how your characters work. So we're gonna say that the 4 darts fly out of the orb, smashing into the creature that's hitting Alcor. You can roll damage on those 4.
I'm sure it was spell, not cantrip.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not my
only
responsibility to know how your
But it's
characters
only
work. Make sure you know your
Because
spells
Rob
work.
brought it up.
Yeah, I would say Rob was
that.
wrong.
No,
'Cause-
Quicken makes you be able to cast a spell as a bonus action, and then if you're going to cast as a regular action, that spell is a cantrip.
Mhm.
So he's using his bonus action as a Quicken for Magic Missile.
I would argue against that based on what I know, what I'm reading on D&D Beyond, but that's okay. That's 11 points of damage for the magic missile.
The 4 bolts smash directly into the creature as it lets off as like bubbles begin to pour out of its throat. You watch as the water continues to shrink off the creature and splash into the water each time the dart hits, watching the creature dissipate directly from sight.
Sweet.
The creature seems no
Thank
more.
God.
However, your friend Alcor now lies face up or face down in the pool of water.
Well, I'm glad that worked out then. Do I still have my bonus action then? Or did I kind of waste it trying to do
Nope.
something?
Absolutely, you have your bonus action.
Okay, I'm just going to drink that potion that I got from the bard in the Love Grove.
Oh boy.
Hey man, I'm doing a Hail Mary. Like, I don't know what's going on.
Yep.
Why not?
Popping open the potion, you chug it down, feeling reverberation and life kind of cascade over you. Go ahead and roll 4d4 for me.
Okay. First one's a 3, a 1, a 1, and a 2.
What's the total?
7.
7. So you can go ahead and mark down 11 points of healing for yourself.
Shit, I was maxed out.
Oh my god.
Damn it. That's my turn.
That brings us back to the top of the round. Alara, what would you like to do?
Alara is fucking panicking. She is. Can I
You see
like
your now not moving companion, the Alcor who you have known through all of the equivalent of elementary school, the individual you've spent most of your time with, the one individual that understood you more so than any of your classmates,
Oh my god.
completely lifeless, face down in the water.
Great. Can I like make it to him with my movement or no? If I just go right through the water.
What's your movement speed?
30.
You can just make it to Alcor's side. I'm going to move this out of the way because we don't really need that anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna puke. Excuse me one second. Okay. Okay. Wait. As my action, sorry. I need to pull up Roll 20. I'm like panicking right now. Where the fuck is Ollie? Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna grab Alcor's body and I guess like drag him as close as I can get him to Ollie. That's all I can do. So I'll use my action to do that.
As you grab onto Alcor's waist, you pull him the best you can out of the water, grabbing onto it and pushing against his chest for a moment. Alcor seemingly spits out the water.
Yay! You're alive!
Alcor coughing, barely being able to make a sense of what's been happening the overall. You can absolutely thank chat. You have 2 points of temporary hit points.
Oh my god, they literally saved your life.
Fuck.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
Alara, as you begin to pull Alcor over to the side of the pool, I'm going to delete these because they're in my way. You pull Alcor towards the side of the pool. Pavo, you see directly in front of you from the hot tub a yellow light begin to pulse from the hot tub. Another large creature emerges from the center of the pool, bursting out from the water's edge.
No.
My god.
I think we need to run, guys.
Yeah, we need to get out.
Is it in my range? Is it in my range?
No, but
Is
it's
it
in mine.
You're both within range of the creature now. Eli, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I don't see that yellow light at all. Pavo's the only one that sees it.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
This will be your bonus action.
Okay. That is a 14.
14?
No, sorry, it's a 13.
13 out of the corner of the eye as you're watching Lucy kind of look at this creature in front of you, and you watch these massive darts head towards the creature that had Alcor captured at this point. You do see the light resonation of the light pulse from the hot tub in the center.
Okay, and what did we decide about the talking thing? As long as I'm just saying a few words.
As long as it's a phrase or a few words, then it's I won't count it as an action.
Okay, I just want to tell the spellcasters to go for the light, and then I am going to back up against the wall, and I want to throw my chisel at the creature in front of me.
Okay, so pulling out your daggers, you yell towards your companions, throwing it at the creature in front of you. Go ahead and make a ranged attack for me, please.
Okay. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Okay. As the dagger flies through the creature, smashing directly through it, appearing on the other side. You see almost a hole in bed for a brief moment. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
10. Oh, do I add my proficiency bonus to that or my hit?
You don't add it to your hit,
right? Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 hit, and then damage is completely separate.
Okay, got it. So then 10.
You watch as your dagger begins to slowly drift down into the pool, realizing now for a brief moment that you only have the one dagger on you. A bit of panic overcomes you for a brief moment, and as the adrenaline rushes, you feel a tingling sensation from the other, almost as if it's pulling towards the other dagger. In a blink of an eye, none of you actually see it. Eli now apparates directly on the other side where the other dagger is. You now hold both daggers in your hand. You are back in the water, though.
Yeah.
Cool.
That is
But
dope.
also stressful. Extremely stressful.
It's okay. It's okay because I can. It's okay because I can throw the dagger out of the pool and out of the pool.
Okay. Pass it to us.
Hopefully, I hope that's how it works. DM Dave, please.
Unfortunately, that would take an action which you've just done. So.
Oh no! I mean my next turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. You can always try. Trix, that brings you up. What would you like to do? Pavo, you're on deck.
And what's happening with Alcor right now? He's just floating there with Alara? Are they...
Alcor, you can see, is now slowly starting to come to consciousness as Alara has this alarmed look of panic on her face as this now new emerging water serpent begins to rise out from the water.
Okay, I'm going to use my dash action to like possibly run around to the other side where Alcor is, because that's where my stuff is, and I'm just gonna yell as I'm running around, "We need to get the fuck out of here!"
Yes.
Okay, running to the other side of the pool using your dash action, you make it to about there. You do still have your bonus action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. That takes us to Pavo. Pavo, what would you like to do, my friend?
Okay, so Lara's helping Alcor trying to get out of the water, so I am going to then try to distract the new beast by moving towards him and start beating the crap out of him too.
Okay, so landing on the side of the hot tub wall for a brief moment, you now jettison yourself back towards the other creature, trying to come at it full force. Going within range, you try to land an attack on it. Go ahead and roll an attack for me, please.
Shit. That would be a 9.
The creature sees you coming for a brief moment and is able to zigzag out of the way as you fly past it just by a few feet. Unfortunately, you do not hit. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Key point bonus action to Fury to just try to kick it by doing a roundhouse and punch it again.
Okay, so pushing off the side of the wall that's directly in front of you, Pavo does a mid-air backflip towards the creature, doing a upside down, like almost soccer kick towards the creature's head. Go ahead and roll an attack for me for the first attack.
12?
Yeah.
12. You just swing out of way of the creature using your momentum as you spin around. You try and hit it once again with a punch attack against it. Go ahead and make your second attack.
That one would be a 15.
15. You do connect with the creature at this point in time. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
6. Damn, that sucked.
All right, with that, the creature, you smash it in the side of the face as it doesn't seem to cause much pain to you for it whatsoever. It's going to reach out and using its tendrils first try and grapple with you as its watery tendril grapples towards you. Go ahead and make either an acrobatics or an athletics check for me, please.
Athletics. 22.
22. You are able to evade for a quick moment. As you do, you see another tendril come lapsing down towards you as it continues to try and strike toward you. Does 22 hit?
Yes, it does.
The water stream smashes into you like a hydraulic pump hitting directly into you. You take 13 points of damage. The other creature is going to now try and reach out and grapple towards Lucy. Lucy, I need you to make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Hey, acrobatics. Don't let me down.
We gotta run.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh, shit.
And that's even
Distract
worse.
it long enough
That's a
so they can get out.
5.
I'm panicking.
Oops.
I know.
My God.
Losing your momentum, you are grappled by the strange water tendril as it pulls you directly in. You take 13 points of damage as it constricts around you, grasping onto you, grabbing onto the sides of your ribs, pushing the air out from your lungs. You feel a moment of shock as the water begins to escape. No bubbles left to remain.
It's at 13, right?
Yep.
Okay.
My God.
Gonna need
It's
another
half my
healer.
health.
We're gonna need another healer. Oh my
Alcor,
God.
barely conscious at this point in time, looking around at the catastrophe that is happening all around you, you watch as Pavo takes a massive hit towards the side of the head by this strange water pump geyser that seems to split off from the creature. What would you like to do?
So I cannot cast any spells. I cannot heal anyone.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah, I can't. This is too much.
So
Out of here.
I'll try to get out of the water and go get my stuff.
Disengage.
What? Oh my God! Are you
What do you
kidding?
mean we're so far into the fight? He's like just now getting his stuff.
Hold on a
As you
second.
attempt
Hold
to
on.
make your
Hold on.
way out.
Hold on. I'm using a feature. I will use Misty Step.
Ah, very
I will
good.
Misty
Smart.
Step out.
Smart.
Okay. Okay.
Alara holding on to Alcor for dear life, not sure what to do. All of a sudden, your hands go limp, and you find yourself holding on to yourself for a brief moment. Alcor, you appear just outside of the water. 5, 10, 15. It's 30
Sorry.
feet, Misty Step.
I can do. Yeah, I think so.
Is it 30? I think
30
it's
feet.
30.
Yeah, 30.
30? Okay.
Yeah.
So that takes you just to the other side as you watch Lucy getting pulled into the water from the other creature. You still do have your bonus action and your movement left.
Actually, that was a bonus action. So I have my movement.
Okay, so you
and I
still
an
have your
action.
action and your movement. Yep.
So I will go to my stuff and I will take my stuff.
Okay.
action.
That's an extra 15 feet. So you have whatever 10 feet of movement left, and you collect all of your stuff. You've already used your bonus action, so you'd have to use your action in order to get that done.
Yeah. I'm using my action to pick up my stuff.
Okay. That ends Alcor's turn. Ollie, you are up. Lucy, you're on deck.
All
Okie
right,
doke.
well, if I keep chasing around wounded people, everyone's gonna be dead. So,
Very true.
Welcome to being a cleric.
yeah.
What was that? You wanted to be the party healer? What was that you were saying?
I just feel like, what's that one meme of like John Travolta just going like, Yeah, that's what I feel like right now.
Oh,
Everyone's
I'm
running
thinking
away.
of like the Bernie Benson show with that
Oh, the Benny Hill?
The Benny Hill. That's it. Yeah.
All right, so I'd like to go to the edge of the hot tub there and cast Detect Magic.
Okay. As you try and block out all of the chaos that's happening all around you, you find an inner peace for a brief moment. Grasping onto your holy symbol of Gibble, you close your eyes for a brief moment. summoning towards your deity, you ask for its assistance in finding anything that might be magical by means. Opening your eyes once again, you look around you and you see quite a number of your friends and the items that they have on them continue to glow outward. However, directly in the center of the hot tub, you see a bright yellow light emanating, completely almost blinding, pour out of the middle of the hot tub.
All right, I'd like to just go as close to it as possible so I can inspect it.
Okay, so you were here 5, 10, 15, 20.
People are dying
What's your
and
movement
Ollie's
speed?
like staring into the hot
I'm
tub.
trying to stop at 30.
He's being smart. That's what's happening right now. So don't try to act
So
like
you just get to the edge of the hot tub, peering over it. You look down and see a shining round object, seemingly metallic, that seems to be reverberating and pulsating light directly at the bottom of the hot tub.
All right. That's
This
it
whole
for
time
now.
I thought it was just a little light in there, like not incorporeal. Like
At the top of the round, Lucy, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
okay, I'm decent at those. 17.
Nice.
17. You squirm and pull away as the water continues to constrict down upon you. You are able to push yourself out, getting a grasp of air, but the constriction continues to happen around your midpoint. You pull outward of the water, able to topple over top of the wall that you are. You find yourself splashed outside of the range of the creature. You still have a bonus action and your movement.
Oof.
Oh shoot, that was my action. I was gonna ask beforehand. When you're grappled, you can still cast spells, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, but you can't
But
stay
you
grappled
needed
in there.
you were out of
Yeah.
breath and were
Yeah.
on the verge of drowning.
Okay,
So
Yeah.
that's fair. That's definitely fair. Oh gosh, I don't want to ask about this spell again, but okay, I'm gonna use my movement to get to the edge of the hot tub.
okay. Considering that
And-
you just came out of the grapple, I'm going to go ahead and waive the opportunity attack for you.
Oh no, I mean like where Ollie is. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, still,
Yeah.
you're standing at
Okay.
the edge with Ollie. You still have, I would say, about 10 feet of movement left. You look down to see what Ollie is staring at, and you too also see this strange metallic object that seems to be reverberating at the bottom of the hot tub.
Okay. And after reading on the quickened spell trait more, I'm going to use it again. I'm out of sorcerer points now to cast magic missile on it. Just all 3 to it.
Okay. The holding your now drenched and soaking orb, you focus the darts directly on the bowl in front, or the object in front of you, casting it towards it. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Okay. Please let this work. Oh, okay, that's it. That's not bad. Okay. Ugh. 10.
Smashing down into the strange object in front of you. You watch as the darts hit directly into the object. It pulses a little bit brighter for a brief moment before the light fades and stops altogether. The 2 creatures seemingly splash down into the water.
Thank God.
Thank
I love
God.
Lucy.
Oh.
Oh my God.
All right.
Lucy's just
Where's
going to
the
fall
baby?
backwards and
I'm
splash
going
into
straight
the
back
pool.
to the baby underneath the chair.
I'd like to go grab the object and use identify on it.
Okay. Bear with me for 1 second. Let
We
me...
all gave you something all different to do.
That takes us out of combat, and we will go
Thank
back
God.
into our full screen.
The music.
Everything's back to normal now. It's so nice now. Yay.
Full screen.
Lucy's completely tapped, by the way. Like, I have nothing left.
Ollie, you jump into the water, going and reaching in and grabbing the bowl out of the water, spending a few moments to focus on it. You realize, looking at this bowl, it seems to be golden on the outside with a little bit of silver on the inside. More of these crescent waves seem to line the top rim around it as well as the bottom of it. You focus on it and realize the importance of this object. Not sure exactly how, because it's mostly of arcane methods and not divine. You realize that this object can not only summon, but control water elementals.
What?
Right. I'll
I hope I
keep
didn't
that on
break
my
it.
person. You know.
Imagine what you can do at the docks.
Yeah. Uncle Darius, here we come. Give us all your stuff. I feel kind of bad for having blamed the baby for this situation. I honestly thought it was its fault. Which, by the way, Pavo, in case you forgot, there's a baby over there.
I already said I was heading straight there. Immediately, I've already
We'll
said
say
that.
for the sake of the narrative that you've already picked up the baby, and it seems to stop crying as soon as you pick it up, as it laughs a little bit and pulls pulls onto the feathers just around your chin.
Everybody's like, oh.
As I'm walking towards to get my clothes, because I'm still naked, I'm going to
So am I.
stop at Ollie and be like, ooh, what did you find?
I believe I found an object that belongs to Aldous, if I can assume for a moment.
Oh. What do you think it does?
I believe it's what caused us a near death in our party. It summoned those water elementals that we were fighting.
Oh, shit.
Lucy's
is nobody
bolts
else
might have-
pissed off?
Yeah, I mean, the guy,
I'm gonna kill this guy.
Yeah, I'm healing myself. As nobody
Well, we
else
don't know
wants to do
for
it.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm just.
yes, it's
Well,
I'm
judging-
assuming it belongs to him.
well, this is his bathhouse.
Yeah,
And somebody else
hell?
left pissed off.
exactly. Where is
To be
this
fair,
guy?
Yeah,
To be fair, I don't think if someone got attacked by a water elemental, they would just kind of walk out in a huff. I think there'd be a little more of a big deal happening there.
I don't know.
As you guys are all talking amongst yourself, the doors swing open once again. A completely oblivious Aldous walks in. All right, I've cleaned all of your clothes. He looks up and looks at all of you. Oh dear. I see. You have also suffered from some of the, how you say, problems that some of our patrons been having.
Problems? A beast attacked us. What is wrong with you?
I
You
start
have
marching
lost
up to
so
him.
much business.
yeah. I walk to him and I'm going to punch the guy in the face.
I was about to say, I was going to backhand that motherfucker.
He drops the
I'll let
clothes
Alcor do
as
it,
you
though, 'cause
walk
he's stronger.
in close and kind of throws his hands up. Please, please! I'm sure there is an explanation for all of this. He looks over to Alcor, or Ollie, now holding the bowl in his hands. I am so...
Oh, so he knows about it.
Does this look familiar to you, asshole?
I am so very sorry, my friends and guests. I believe this is a mistake on my children's part. He waits as Ollie approaches towards him, as everyone gathers around once more.
Still
You
naked.
see, we'll say that you've spent the time to go and got dressed, and
I'm still in my
regeared all
underwear.
your
It's
stuff.
fine.
No. We've had enough of that. Everyone's fully dressed at this point.
Okay.
He looks to Ollie. If you don't mind, he takes the bowl and says, "This is something that we've had in my family for quite a long time. It is an heirloom that my child usually plays with, but I tell him, no, do not do this. I'm so sorry. This has been a burden, and if this is the cause of all of the problems that I've been having, please take it with you. Please."
Where is
Like
the
we were gonna get
child?
it back.
I think for the safety of everyone, if you're just letting your kids run around with such a dangerous device, it's probably best we do take it with us.
Of course. I 100% agree. Please, as a gesture of my payment, it must be worth very much. It was used in the building of Trellis itself.
Right?
And you let your kid play with it? What's wrong with you?
It is, it was a family heirloom that was said to have power, but we were never able to conjure anything from it. We thought nothing of it.
You know what? If we didn't already have one kid we didn't want, I would say that we should take yours off your hands.
Jeez.
Nut job. Watch your kids. You
think we
almost
should-
killed us.
I think we should have a chat with the kid.
Many apologies. If you ever come back again, every service is on the house of us, of course.
I should think
For
so.
life.
Yeah.
Well,
And
first
today
of all-
we're gonna get a refund, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want our 5 silver.
Sick.
Yeah.
Of course, he reaches into his pouch and pulls out a handful of silver and gold and puts it down in Ollie's hand. Ollie, you looking at it, you've probably received about 20 gold and about 30 silver pieces.
Great.
He
Is he
obviously
still
doesn't
wearing
want us to
that-
leave a bad review.
Is he still wearing that robe?
Please do not rate us on Yelp. He is the town crier. He is a very influential individual.
Oh my god, I'm looking for that guy. Yes, the sound crier. I want to find it.
Oh,
Is he
God.
still wearing that robe that you mentioned earlier?
The blue robe with the sigil on it. Yep.
I'm gonna walk up to him and say, "Give me your robe now."
Wow.
My
Do
robe.
you have it?
Why-
Drenched and pissed. I'm just hand it over.
I do not understand.
I'm literally thinking about killing you right now. I just want you to know
Go ahead
that.
and make an intimidation check for me.
Lucy
Good at
likes
them.
his robes.
It's just
do.
a closet full of robes.
I fully support this decision.
Yeah, this is a great call.
Oh, 22.
Ooh, you got a new
I'm
robe.
intimidating as fuck, boy.
Of course, monsieur, I will right away. He begins to pull off the robe. This poor old man.
Oh, don't try to make me feel bad for him. It is not gonna work.
now down to his skivvies. Hands the robe directly over to you. If there's anything else I can do, please, I would be, of course, happy to do so. At least you are all clean now, yes?
Yes.
And alive, thankfully.
There is nothing better to be clean and alive.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Oh, yeah, that's. I can't.
Yeah, I walk away in a huff. I'm leaving.
Without further ado,
Grumpiest.
you all leave the vicinity of the House of Cleansing. Now with your additional gold, your robe, and your bowl of water elemental, or controlling water elemental, something like that. Ollie, you'll find
I
it
put
on
water
D&D
elemental
Beyond.
bowl.
Yeah, that one. There's actually a magic item in D&D Beyond that you can include in there. That gives you all the
All right.
stats.
I'll add it. later.
Did I grab my second chisel? Because it sank to the bottom, and I just assumed that I picked it up.
You were teleported towards it. So it
Okay, okay.
when you teleported toward it, it was back physically
Okay.
in your hand.
Just checking.
Man,
I'll
Lucy
say-
just wanted to go to a bathhouse, have a nice time, enjoy the company of his friends, and feel pretty. And then just shit ensued.
I know.
But at least he got a
You got a-
bathrobe out of it.
Yeah, you got a bathrobe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna give each person 3 gold,
Oh my god.
which leaves me
Ollie.
with just under, but I got the bowl, so it's fine.
Okay.
Ollie.
Thanks.
Wait, why are you
Ollie.
giving us 3 gold?
He's so
Because he
precious.
gave me 20 gold and 30 silver, 3 gold each
Okay.
for each of you is 18 gold, and that leaves me with the 2 gold, 30 silver, and a water elemental bowl.
So, Ollie, you still owe
Gotcha.
me 999.7 gold. Just kidding.
Is there interest on that?
I'm just gonna like run and just give Alcor the biggest hug and say, you almost broke your promise. You promised we'd talk, and you can't talk if you're dead.
Don't squeeze too hard.
You're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I need a drink.
Most
Let's go.
Most of the party now walking further in front of both Alcor and Alara. You seem to have a certain amount of privacy and a bit of time for your walk back to the tavern.
Yeah, Alcor.
Yeah, that's the perfect time.
Yeah. How many times can you use Misty Step?
He's like
Alcor
coughing
uses
up
Misty
water and
Step.
blood.
Yeah, Misty Steps.
Really?
If you don't ask any question, I'm not talking. I'm so pissed right now.
Oh, God. This is the worst
way, Ollie
timing.
said
Why
it
does this happen? God, I can't be mad at you right now. Alcor, I've been really mad at you, and I can't be mad at you right now. And I don't know what is going on with you.
Yeah, I'm
What is
mad
going
too
on
right
with
now.
you?
I
Well,
almost died.
I know I literally had to watch that. That was horrible.
Yeah, I kind of passed out in the middle, so I didn't see the end of it. But
What's going on? What's going on with you?
I'm good. What's going on with you? I mean, you acted so reckless since we left Lumdidor.
What? Are you kidding me right now?
No, you don't
Okay,
remember? You went to punch a pirate. You get your hand broken. I had to fix it.
Yeah, you
Since
were
when
so
do you
nice
go and
about
punch people?
Listen, okay, I realize I made a mistake, all right? But that guy was literally gonna murder somebody. So I'm sorry, I had to do something about it. Where were you? I don't know. Who knows where you've been this whole time? We got here from Qatar and you're just gone, nowhere. What's
I've been
that
here.
about? Doesn't feel like it. Where are you sneaking off to in the middle of the night?
I like to see the night sky better than the inside of the tavern room.
Okay, fine. I know.
You know I
but-
like the night
okay,
sky.
I know.
really liked it.
Fine.
What's so wrong about that?
Nothing. What's with the gems? What's with the gems?
Gems? I found them on the pirate ship.
What do you mean you found them on the pirate ship?
Yeah, behind the picture.
So
You know?
so you lied to everyone and you lied to me.
Yeah. We don't know so much about those people. Especially when we just arrived on Qatar.
Okay.
Sorry, I wasn't going to. And like we were on the pirate ship, and you're not very good at keeping secret. You get excited about things, especially when
kidding
it's
me?
shiny things. Tell me it's not true. Please tell me it's not true.
Fuck. Okay, I get excited about shiny things, but when have I ever spilled the beans about anything between us? Why didn't you tell me privately?
On the deck of the boat, there was not very much place to be private.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can talk to me anytime you want without anybody hearing. That is such bullshit. How long has it been? It's been days, literally days.
Every time we speak in Mind Link, you tend to like move your arms in all direction, and people notice, and you don't say a thing. You just need to stay quiet. Don't move. Like act casual.
Are you kidding me? So you're just saying everything is just my fault. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying it's all your fault.
Uh-huh.
I'm just wondering what you're all worked up about. Okay, I didn't tell you about the gems.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you were casually dying either. When we came here, we said that we would have each other's back. How am I supposed to have your back if you're not telling me anything?
Listen, I had a little dot on like right here, and the next and 3 days afterwards, I looked at it. It had gears and stuff. I didn't see it coming.
How could you not? Ollie was getting worse. Obviously, you had the same thing as Ollie.
Yeah, obviously. He didn't grow gears though, did he?
Yeah.
Can you just?
He had gears too? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know what's going on with you and why you're keeping me out of nowhere. But can we just, if you don't want to like open up to me about whatever you're going through, I can't force you, but can we just agree that if you're dying or have a curse, bare minimum, you have to tell me that.
Well, things kind of like fell one after the other, and we can kind of like pushed into doing things. I didn't intend to wait like so long until we get healed, right? We could have done that the first day, but then we went to the jungle for a couple of days, and then we get back, and all of a sudden we had a week, and then it got worse quicker, and then we had like one more day. And I don't know what you did with Uncle, but that was kind of weird too.
Uncle?
Yeah, when you stayed in that guy's office and Lucy came out without you, and then he was all worried, so we walked back there, but everything was fine. But
yeah, it was fine. I didn't do anything. It was fine. We're best friends now.
Yeah, about that. Your definition of friend is kind of loose, and I love that about you, but it's kind of loose. But here in Qatar, not everybody is friend, right? We cannot be friends with. Not everybody are good persons. Maybe we need to. I'm not. Yeah, maybe Uncle we need to watch out for. He seems pretty nice, but
Okay. Fine, but we should give them a chance first before we judge them, I think.
We should be cautious and try not to get into things we cannot get out of, like Lucy.
What do you mean, like Lucy?
Well, he got with Uncle,
Shots
and then
fired.
he's trying to get stuff for him, and then it doesn't work, and he's all worked up that it will not work. I don't know why. I don't know if he gets into too much trouble if he doesn't do it, or what happens. I'm saying we're in a new land, and we don't know anything about it. We should be cautious. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, on that note.
Yes.
I've been thinking, why are we here, Alcor?
I don't know. I want to find that golden city.
What do you mean the golden city? That the champions talked about?
No, the one I saw in my vision. Maybe it's the same one. Not sure.
What vision?
I kind of dreamt about it on the beach the other day. And again, things happen, Sangorn, blah, blah, blah. Golden city under a waterfall that goes up, not down. That's what I was asking Sangorn about, the waterfall that goes up.
Okay.
So I'm kind of wondering, and I'd like to check this out. But it looks like everybody has an agenda here, so we need to discuss and see where we want to go next. What we want to do. Now we have a baby on our hands. Well, we have. Eli and Pablo have a baby on their hands.
Yeah. How long have you been having visions?
Since forever. Since I'm a baby. I don't know. Well, you dream. You don't tell me about all your dreams. Visions are kind of the same thing.
Okay. But did you come to Qatar because of this vision? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere over here. That's the feeling I got. So I knew I had to come to Qatar. I didn't know where to go from there. But then on the beach the other day, like there was a waterfall, and even though I don't know where that is, that's what I want to find out.
I'm kind of upset that you didn't tell me that. I don't know what's going on.
Well, the first step was Qatar, right?
I know, and I just blindly followed you. And I'm realizing that I don't...
Well, you didn't ask me any questions, so I said like, hey, she's so excited to go, let's go.
I know, because it's you, because it's us. I didn't think I needed to question you. I thought I knew everything about you, but clearly, not only do I not know everything about you, but you're hiding things from me, which is crazy.
Well, the thing is, I don't know everything about me either. So as soon as I find out more about myself, I'll let you know. But until then, I don't know. It's like a puzzle, piece by piece, one after the other. And sometimes they don't click, and I don't know what it means, and I just keep it for me.
Okay.
But why did you come here? You have other ideas. It's not just only for me.
Right.
So why did you come here? What's the book?
I mean, the book is Resilience. I know it is.
Okay. You know what's in it?
No, I honestly have no idea why it's here. I thought he gave me all his stuff before he disappeared.
Well, it seems like he left more than he disappeared, but...
Well, Alcor, I'm not ready to come to terms with that, okay? You know that, so...
I'm just saying if he has stuff here, it looks more like he left, or unless the book is older than him disappearing.
It does seem like it's older. The dude said, it does seem like it's older, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to read it.
All right. So what's the plan?
The plan is you communicate to me the bare minimum to keep you alive. How about that? And I will try not to be impulsive. That's a bad deal. I'm gonna fail right away.
we don't rush towards shiny things all the time. We don't talk to every single stranger. I feel like there was another one. It will come back to me. Okay? Can we agree on that?
Can I just talk about the shiny things? Can I
You can talk about it, and you can go and get them if you think about it first. Oh, and basically, when someone tells you not to run, like, please go and touch this, don't do it, like Lucy did.
Well...
Pinky swear. Come on, pinky swear it.
Fuck, fine. Fine, I pinky swear. Fine.
Good.
Hey,
I'm glad we're on the same page. You've grown a lot since last week. Good job. And I make my way to the tavern.
God, fuck, you're so enraging. Okay.
Are you coming?
Leaving,
Yep.
Pulling Alara by hand, giving her a bit of a playful smile. Alcor drags Alara forward, back towards the tavern. You all make your way back to the Spitting Frog for the night's evening, as Davos tells you the regular rate of 7 gold to stay the night for the group, for all of the patrons that are there. You all continue to enjoy your evening, drinking, having a few bit of food and everything along those lines, before eventually making your way up to the bedrooms and finding your night's rest. You can all go ahead and mark a long rest, which you all, I'm sure, definitely need at this point in time.
Did it actually cost us 7 gold?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's more like silver. We never paid that much. We would be
Sorry,
broke by now.
Did I say gold? Sorry, I did mean silver. My apologies. 7 silver.
Okay, Eli's got it.
All right.
Okay.
Paying the
Eli
balance. You all find a night's rest with many, many questions. What is this gold city with a upflowing waterfall or river? Who is this strange baby? Where are and how do Eli's parents fit into all of this? Many questions kind of skip over all of your minds as you sleep that night, knowing that perhaps the Hawkins Institute might offer some level of answers to some of your questions. But, my friends, that is all a story for another day.
Still have to drop off all that wheat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like an upside to everything that's happened today.
It's true.
Like, well, at
Get
least we're
money.
gonna make money tomorrow.
I was not expecting to almost die today. I was not
No.
expecting anyone to almost die today.
Oh my
That caught
God.
me like totally off guard.
Yeah.
But I know
You guys are level 4 now. You know, I can't pull my punches anymore.
not even for me, man. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I'm gunning.
That's
for
how you
first
learn.
and foremost.
That's fair. I deserve
Oh
it.
my god.
I'm
And
just
I was,
kidding. I'm just kidding.
I was happy I was chasing Eli as a crocodile. Otherwise, I'd been dead over and over.
Yeah.
God.
I like how Pavel almost chose the NPC over Alcor.
Again.
Baby, Alcor! Baby, Alcor!
Again.
Yeah, I know I pointed this out to the players during the break, but just for chat to know, I should have seen that fight coming, absolutely, because literally last night Dave asked me to draw up a water serpent for him. It's like, well, all right.
I did.
God.
I did.
I'm so
Also,
dumb
I just gotta
sometimes.
space it out a little bit more next time.
This point going forward, Ollie always bathes with his holy symbol.
Yeah, we pretty much are all traumatized. Everybody bathes with their weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
gotta
I
take
will
a bath.
never
Let me get my
not
swords.
take a bath without my arcane focus from now on.
We all have to learn somehow. We all have to learn somehow. Before we sign off for the evening, though, I think that there's 2 members of our community that I would like to spotlight for a brief moment, if I could. Because they have been continuous supporters. They have been absolutely wonderful to us. And I don't know how to award them any more greater than what I can right now. First and foremost, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mystic Brobot, who has continually supported us, who has continually showed not only Twitch support, but Discord support and all of those kind of things. Let me check chat just for a brief second to make sure he's still here. And yes, Mystic Brobot is still here. Mystic Brobot, please, thank you. No, wait. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming Mr. Brewbot to our very inclusive VIP club. Mystic Brobot, I'm going to go ahead and we will add you to our VIP as we speak. You have very much deserved it, my friend.
Yeah, Mystic Robot! Woo!
Oh, I have to figure out how to do this.
When we
When we figure
Great.
it out.
I think he might have signed off for the evening, which is fine, but that's not a problem. I thought I saw him in chat. But the other member I would like to consistently thank for remaining with us and gifting so many subs, and it's just amazing, and thank you so much for your kind support. I'd also like to welcome Vix Draws to our VIP member group.
Yeah, Vix
Who is
Draws!
also our NPC Vixen, who I would like to I can't wait to see what happens next with all of that. So welcome. Oh no, sorry, I was spelling Mystic Robot wrong. I will do that right now. The Mystic Robot. There we go. Welcome, my friends, to the VIP channel. You are so much appreciated in everything that you do, whether it be on Twitch or on our Discord or everything that you do within our community. Thank you for your continued support, as always. It really means the world to all of us. Cannot thank you enough for everything that you do. But with that said, that is where we're going to draw our end of our show for the evening until next week, which we hope to see you at the same bat time, same bat channel. Remember, next week we are giving our giveaway for the GaryCon tickets. Make sure that you're there for that. There will be a keyword involved thingy where you have to put it into chat. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of all of that, but I'll figure that out. I'll figure out that out at some point in time. Yeah. So, with that said, there's nothing else I got for the evening other than one word of caution to all the adventurers out there. And when you are out adventuring, be careful out there. You can trip.
True.
We'll see you next time, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will see you next week, if not on Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.